In his own words.
8 hertz on a metal plate. He then went on to say all magnets did. I disagreed with this, and so I've removed those videos.
So the man removes videos that support 1748 hertz, even though he made a separate video claiming he had discovered 1748 hertz on the magnet. This guy is fucking classic. He's all day long. These are all about me. This is all about me. I should feel real fucking happy. Look, he's even got a clever little thumbnail to get you to look. But like, that's the video he stops and won't go over the whole fucking thing. You know, if you're supposed to be debunking someone, you're supposed to bring their evidence and then debunk it. He never brings my evidence. He brings his words, his cheap fucking words, calling me names. Like, you know, I'm a narcissistic satanic worshiper. I don't even believe in Satan. The guy makes shit up all day long. It's fucking insane. Oh my God, man. The monitors themselves are screaming, holy shit, times have changed. Uh-oh. What the hell? Okay, well, things have definitely changed over here. I'm going to have to retweak my fucking hoopty and find out what I did. But I'm off of that now. Oh, interesting. Alright, I gotta get some ISWA going on. Last night it was quite exciting on ISWA. I don't know what it looks like this morning. Yeah, still very heavily charged, build up. Nothing new here, just a little more than yesterday. Charge build up, all kinds of tornadic fuckery going on with extra magnets. That IMF, all that blue right there, that's not Earth's magnet. You can see where the closed field lines are bent around the object that shows up in IMF line. It's pushing against that fucking magnet right there. That's very evident. There's only one reason for a magnet to close its field line, because it's pushing against another magnet, as evident right here with the IMF line and the closed field lines. That's just simple basic physics, and this is a $1 billion magnetometer in space that is very accurate. It is reading the Cherenkov radiation buildup around the planet. That is right here on the fucking meter. It gives you what you're looking at right there. That's radiation buildup from the solar reactions around us. Our sun went from yellow to white for a reason. We're on our fucking side doing cartwheels. This gets more dramatic every day. The push on our atmosphere is very visible and very monitorable. This is something we've been actively monitoring for about 3 years now. And the 4 winds, this, that, and this, have been there in the same spot for over 3 years. And when I made the video 4 winds released, you can see that the surface, this is the surface right here, surface. The surface doesn't look like this. However, I said it would, and here we are. It is. Everything's on fire. All the fires have been getting worse and worse. This is winter time. And it is not normal fucking fire season in the northern hemisphere anywhere. We have continual tropical storm to hurricane fucking winds documented time after time over here on this hoopty over this last week. It's never been that strong before, and it keeps getting stronger and bigger and fucking more influencing on our weather. as the ionosphere and or polar vortex does its little trick. You can see the polar vortex clockwise rotation is actually stronger than Earth's counterclockwise rotation. And you can also see it's pushing it to the side and pulling your compass a little closer to it every year. That's your polar drift. We're talking about the polar vortex, not Earth's magnet that's still over here. It's real simple. I'm just pointing out the obvious. I don't even know why a motherfucker would even try. I mean, to fucking lie about it. It's the most important thing that's happened to this planet in my lifetime. We turned onto our side. We have been pulled onto our side, verified by a legislator, by a sun that they're not telling you about. Maybe that's why Lee doesn't know, because he hasn't exchanged spittle over the value of his life with a fucking senator. I informed the senator what I had found in 2014, and he informed me he already knew. He offered my son and I a bunker. He wanted to tell me how safe my son would be in that bunker because you were going to be dead and unable to infiltrate the bunker. He didn't say anything about Bitcoin. He didn't say anything about power or control because they already have all of that. Look at the dance you play. I had very clearly warned that we're going to have a food shortage a couple years ago, 2 weeks after the day we were locked down. We got locked down on the exact day I said we had to, and we had that food shortage show up that they couldn't explain without the excuse in place, in the form of Wendy's couldn't sell beef and you couldn't buy chicken wings. I wasn't wrong then. I said it's going to get worse from here on out. Now, we've gone through stages of the first excuse. Then the second excuse, of course, for the grain shortages were Ukraine war. And they had to humanitarianly kill off their chickens at Tyson. We had lines out the fucking slaughterhouses of cows where they were killing off the cows in humanitarian fashion because they couldn't get the grain because of the Ukraine war. That's what they were selling the public. Today, now everybody's wondering why in the hell milk and eggs are so expensive. Well, it's because they had to kill off the flocks. We've covered that. There's 40 million cows in the United States for 300 and some million people to eat and drink off of. That's not a fucking good number. That's numbers that were in the population 87 years ago, according to the Department of Agriculture. I take time out of my day to go and look up these things in an official manner. I show you my homework. And any self-respecting person that has a problem with anything I would show should probably bring evidence to the counter instead of your fucking mouth flopping around, fucking spewing shit all over the place. Your words are cheap. If you can bring evidence that I'm wrong, like, oh, I don't know, a NASA link saying that your moon should do a cartwheel every night, that'd be great, because every NASA link I've ever found says it shouldn't. If you're so fucking smart, bring it. Or shut the fuck up. Because you're obviously not that fucking educated. You don't know what you're talking about if you can't find anything to back your fucking cheap words, boo. They're just cheap words. Look how many cheap words you got. And then you bring the fucking mighty thumbnail over here with a 6-minute fucking lie. That's a verifiable lie. You stop the fucking video. You don't even bring my evidence. You bring a 4-word fucking sentence out of the entire thing and stick with that. It's not 100% true. Well, it's not. Sometimes you have more than twice Sometimes you have less. Period. Stack your magnets, people. It makes them stronger.